Hi guys. Um, Say hi when you come on. Hopefully we'll have a few come on. If not, watching the replay, let me know that you've watched because I'd like to see that as many of our team check this out as possible. Um, so awesome news. Hey Tian. Um, we have been given a celebration challenge. It is amazing. It is achievable for absolutely everybody in the group. Um, and just absolutely everybody. It doesn't matter if you're new. It's a great way to get out there and start trying to sell different categories, which is really awesome. And what an awesome prize. If you make the first 300 consultants to complete the challenge, you will get something. Hi, Carol. Worth 255 Australian or 270 New Zealand or more on an exclusive prize that nobody else will get. So only 300 people in our region are going to receive this prize, which is absolutely amazing and super achievable. So 15-year celebration challenge. If you find the post that I did earlier, I have put the tracker in there. I have printed out my tracker. I have marked in, I'll show you actually if I can. I've written all over it already. So in the top of my tracker here, I've just put dates to put within the weeks so that I can sort of see where I'm going. I've also popped down here, I've broken down every category into what I can sell and made some extra little goals for myself at the top because I've got a show coming up. So there's sort of goals that I'm looking for. But I pretty much just wanted to come on here and say, if you can print it out, print it out. If not, write your own out. Tracking what you're doing makes you accountable for what you're doing. So if you really want to give this a good shot, tracking what you're doing is the only way to keep up with what you can do and what you are doing, to know how close you are, what you might need, things like that. So I'm really hoping everybody in this group has a really good shot. I will be sharing this this video with other groups. So that goes for everybody in all the other groups I share it with. Everyone should be giving this a go. So I just wanted to come on and quickly break down the categories for you because there are only certain products in the categories that count towards your PRV. Obviously, if you're going to, if you use your host rewards or something towards them, you're not going to get the full PRV. So that's something you need to consider when putting in orders. So just be aware of that when you're counting your PRV, that if you use host credit or anything like that, you're not going to get the full PRV for that item. Okay, so the first category is the laundry category. Now you need 220 PRV in the laundry category. For me personally, I've only written down washer whiffs because I find that that's what's going to sell in the laundry, and it's only laundry liquid and washer whiffs that are going to count towards this incentive. So at first I thought, I might be able to offer out of my own pocket some dryer discs to go with, to give them an incentive to want to buy washer whiffs, and then they will count together. But once I read another thing, which I've also posted what you can use in the categories in that same thread from before. So the dry discs went out the window. So you've got your washer whiffs and that's it. So now I've worked out per thing. So you can do a mix and you're going to have to work it out again yourself. But for me, I've worked out, so for 220 PRV, you're going to need 7 large tubs of washer whiffs or 19 small tubs, or obviously a mix and match of both. And tally it down. Washer whiffs are great. The other thing too is if you try to bundle and save, you don't get as much PRV. So you don't want to be trying to save anybody money anywhere. You want to be getting the maximum PRV you can so that you don't have to sell as many. So if you do the bundle of 3 small washer whiffs, you actually lose a point of PRV every time. So that's like, obviously it's not a lot in those, but when you look later on the on-the-go category, it makes a big difference. So yeah, so 7 large washer whiff tubs and 19 small washer whiff tubs for the 220 PRV. Now the body range, includes bath bombs, body wash, hand cream, hand soap, and Scentsy soak. You only need 90 PRV in this one, and that is 7 to 8 packets of soak. I haven't worked out bath bombs and body wash and all that, because I honestly think that Scentsy soak is going to be your quickest and easiest way to get that done. Even if you just need some Scentsy soak for doing samples and things like that, there are 6 different scents. If you were to get in 1 of each, then that is 2 off needing what you need. So I'm going with soaks, so fingers crossed. The kids line. Now, I've only worked it out on Buddies, because Buddies are probably the most popular kids line that I've got personally. You might be something different. And for me, the Buddies, you only need to sell 5 Buddies. We have a brand new Buddy out, guys. 5 Buddies is all you need to sell to hit the 130 PRV for the kids line. Now, that is the $51 Buddies. I don't know if others are worth a little bit more or less. I've checked out the $51 Buddies get you 30 PRV, so you only need 5 of those. Now, full-size warmers. You need 175 PRV in full-size warmers. So all full-size warmers count, and if you're putting them in as a Perfect Scentsy or a Scentsy system, you get part of that PRV. So you get a split PRV that will count towards the warmers, and then a split of the PRV will count towards the wax. So I've worked it out. I've worked out every price category. If you do the $42 warmers, you need 7. If you do the $51 warmers, you need 6. If you do $68 and $59 warmers, you need 5. And the $76 warmers and the $85 warmers, you need 4. So obviously you can mix and match that. You're going to need if you're mixing and matching, I think you're going to need about 5 or 6. It just depends on if you have more high price ones or more low price ones, obviously. So just keep an eye on your PRV as you put them in. So 175 PRV. Hey Michelle, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. All right, you might have to go back and watch the beginning, but I'm about halfway through of the breakdown. And you can go back and watch, if you haven't done your tracker yet and print it out, you can go back and write down what I have said is sort of needed, and you can pop that on there so you can see how you're going. So the on-the-go products, the only things included in that are the car bars, the scent circles, and the scent packs. That's it. A Scentsy Go doesn't count at all. So, and I believe they've probably done that because we have the Scentsy Go special. So people are probably selling a few more of those, so they just didn't want to include those. That's just my guess. I can't guarantee that. Again, with the on-the-goes, with the scent circles, car bars, if you bundle and save those, you lose actually quite a lot. I was having a look at it, and if I did a bundle of 6, it was like 35 PRV, but if I put them all in individually, I was getting 42. So that's a whole, like, the one that you're not paying for, the free one, you don't get the PRV for. So to me, it's probably just easier to make sure that you just put them in individually and get the PRV over and done with, unless obviously you've got an over order of so many, and then you can save them the money. So you need 110 PRV and on the go. So that is 16 scent packs, 37 scent circles, or 19 car bars. Now that is putting them in individually. If you bundle and save, you're going to need more. So awesome, Michelle. I hope that your market goes really well, and it's fingers crossed for some orders to help you on this this tracker and this challenge. So that would be awesome. All right, so wax bars, you need 330 PRV, 11 six-packs. So again, that's probably the best way to get people in. But again, you can do it individually, and you're going to need, if you do it individually, you'll only need, what's that, 11 six-packs or 66 bars. So you're only going to need to sell 60 bars if you put them in individually. So, I mean, it's 6 more. You may as well sell the extra 6-pack to save people money. And don't forget, guys, the scent of the month kit will count towards those wax bars. So there's one of your six packs that right there. So order the scent of the month kit, get samples out there, get that going. So that should be one of your 11 six-packs going in there for that PRV. For the oils in the next category, all the oils. Now, with the wax bars too, it's including Disney. So Disney count, and also the split from the Scentsy, Perfect Scentsy and Scentsy systems. All right, so with the oils, all the oils count. Now, I've worked it on the $17 oils because I find if I sell an oil, that's sort of the range that I'm looking at normally. And you need to sell 8 $17 oils to hit the 80 PRV. Obviously, there are dearer oils that will get you more PRV. If you can sell them, fantastic, go for it. Yes, so moving on to diffusers. So the diffusers can be the bases and the shades. So pretty much anything diffuser-wise goes. And I have had a look at it, and I've worked out you need to sell 2 diffusers for the 245 PRV. Or 3 bases. So if you happen to have been in one of our old flash sales and you've got discounts, this is an individual breakdown, Michelle. So I'm breaking down the individual categories, and you need the so many PRV. When you look at the tracker, it tells you at the end each category needs a specific amount of PRV. So I'll go through that again right at the end, but you can have a look at that further down. I actually did a post about it. So yeah, with the diffusers, I've actually got some shades already. So I was sort of looking at if I can sell 3 bases to go with discounted shades when I do my show, then that would get me over the line as well. So, but also the shades on their own, if you wanted to sell shades on their own, they would count as well. So, but I've just got written down for me 2 diffusers or 3 bases. So that's my working out of that one. And the mini warmers category, for 120 PRV, you need to sell 6 mini warmers, and that's the full price mini warmers. Don't get tied up with the clearance ones. They're going to be less PRV. So 6 mini warmers will go in there. So that's sort of your breakdown there, guys, of what I've had a look at in terms of how many of what you need to sell. So I can type that up and I can put it up as well in the comments below. I've just got to download this video when I'm finished and pass it on to some other groups. Yeah, so I've put my dates on my weeks. Hi, Tabitha. Yeah, put dates on my weeks so that I know when I want the PRV done by, and you can divide the PRV by the 4 weeks if you really want to, and go, right, the 220, I need 55 PRV each week for the $220, 220 PRV in the laundry, or you can just try and get it over and done with, whatever works best for you. I can throughout the week and throughout the time while I'm posting, whatever I post in my groups to try and get sales, I will share with you guys so that you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, but if you have any questions about the challenge at all, go ahead and ask while I'm here. I'll give you a minute or so in case they come up. But otherwise, I hope that has sort of helped you break it down a little bit, because when you look at it like that, it's a little bit easier when it's all broken down, so that you can sort of see, oh, it's only that many things. Like, that is something that is doable, and I hope that everybody gives it an absolute crack. And I hope that we can get a few people earning some really cool things. I have no idea what the exclusive item is going to be, but it sounds amazing. So, I mean, that much dollars, 255 Australian dollars or more on an exclusive item that only 300 people are going to get. So, that's really cool. Hi, Kelly. I'm just actually about to finish up. So, once it loads up, you might have to just jump back and watch from the start. But, yeah, it's definitely have a watch, break it down, see what you can do. And yeah, if you need any help at any stage, guys, don't hesitate to ask. That's what we're here for. We're all learning together. We're all working everything out together. So thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I will type up in the comments all my breakdowns for you so that you can see. All right, guys, thank you. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.